I spent 14 consecutive hours getting ran through, and now I'm going to be doing 24 because I'm going to be going for the world record early February next year. I'm going to go for 1,000.
Just when you thought Gen Z couldn't outdo itself in the Olympics of debasement, along comes Lily Phillips, sprinting headfirst into infamy with her aspirational goal to become the ultimate, how shall we put this, human turnstile. A world record for sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours? Truly, we are witnessing the societal equivalent of the Titanic hitting the iceberg, except the iceberg is also live-streamed on OnlyFans. First off, let's address the sheer logistics of this dumpster fire. 1,000 men in 24 hours means approximately 1.44 men per minute. Girl, what's the plan here? Are we handing out deli counter tickets? Now serving number 437. Is there a referee to make sure no one double dips? Are there intermissions? Or are we powering through like this is some sick endurance sport? It's one thing to have no dignity, but the fact that she's gamifying her lack of it is truly next-level grotesque. And oh, she's selling tickets. Because why not monetize your plunge into the Mariana Trench of morality? Forget sports arenas or music festivals. Apparently, humanity's newest form of entertainment is a front-row seat to someone trading their body for fleeting internet clout. It's almost poetic in its depravity. Now let's talk about the bragging rights. Last week I did 101 guys as a warm-up, she says, as if she's training for a marathon and not, setting a world record for personal degradation. Is this the feminist empowerment they were talking about? Because somewhere, someone who fought for women's rights is flipping tables in the afterlife. And let's not forget, she's competing with legends like Bonnie Blue, who presumably inspired this whole charade. Who's worse? Hard to say. Lily's got the ambition, but Bonnie laid the groundwork. Maybe they'll form a team, handing out participation trophies for every notch in their collective belt. Let's call it what it is, a colossal cry for attention wrapped in a PR stunt that even Satan himself would consider bad optics. But hey, clout chasing knows no limits, and Lily's here to show us just how far someone will go to trend on TikTok. Forget glass ceilings. She's shattering new lows, redefining shamelessness with every thrust. The real tragedy here? It's not just her reputation she's sacrificing. By making this circus a public spectacle, she's inviting the world to normalize behavior that erodes the last semblance of self-respect society holds. It's the digital age's version of gladiatorial combat, except the lions are the 1,000 men, and the only thing dying here is dignity.
Last week I did 101 guys. Now this was just the warm-up, because in February I'm going to be the first person ever to reach 4 digits of guys all in one day. Yes, 1,000 guys. Now this is going to be a ticketed event, so make sure you follow for more details. I want you to be a part of this.
Yes, Lily Phillips, the poster child for the societal train wreck we're all rubbernecking at. A terribly troubled young woman doesn't even begin to cover it. She's practically speed-running her way to rock bottom for a fleeting hit of internet fame. Sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours isn't a life goal. It's a cry for help with a neon-lit OnlyFans subscription link attached. And let's not forget the real MVPs of this dumpster fire, the horde of morally bankrupt, basement-dwelling losers lining up to participate. These men aren't just enabling her downward spiral, they're the grease on the slide. Does she have anyone in her corner with a shred of common sense? A family member? A friend? A neighbor? Heck, even a stranger at the grocery store who could pull her aside and say, "Hey, maybe let's not turn yourself into a human buffet for attention?" Apparently not, because here she is, planning this dystopian event like it's her legacy. And what about her future? This kind of infamy has no expiration date. The internet never forgets. When the clout dries up, and trust me it will, what's left? A lifetime of being that girl who turned herself into a meme for the most depraved reasons. Forget job prospects, meaningful relationships, or basic self-respect. She's burning every bridge before even crossing it. But let's be real. This isn't just a her problem. It's a snapshot of a society that rewards the absolute worst behavior with viral fame. We've cultivated a culture where attention is the currency, and people like Lily are cashing in their dignity for the cheapest payout possible. It's depressing, it's grotesque, and it's a glaring sign that we've taken a sharp left into cultural rot. If Lily thinks this stunt will give her life meaning, she's in for the rudest of awakenings. Fame born out of shame is a heavy burden to bear, and she's not going to find fulfillment in a comment section full of the same depressed little freaks who participated in this spectacle. What she needs isn't more views or ticket sales. It's a reality check, a support system, and a massive dose of self-respect. Too bad those aren't trending on TikTok.
Tell us how you are going to break the world record for sleeping with the most men in one day.
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get 1,000 guys in 24 hours. My plan kind of is it needs to be a room with 2 doors is what we're trying to work out. Like, the logistics of this is insane, because one thing, it's hard enough getting 1,000 guys together. It's another thing actually like making sure they all do it in the time limit. I'm just hoping for like a conveyor belt of cocks. Like, they need to kind of like walk in the room, one pump in, one pump out, and then leave. That's kind of how we're going to do it.
You know why a lot of men laugh at women and treat us like we're idiots?
They're dicks.
Okay, no, they're not dicks. Majority of men have to deal with women like this. I'm sorry with disrespect, but if majority of men today have to choose to have the mother of their children, to build a life with you, to build a career with you, that you both can build something together for the future, to have a life with you, and you need to deal with somebody that have so many mental issues and so many body count, why would they do it? They'd rather be alone.
Because they don't give a shit what men think.
I can't hear this and I'll tell you why. You're a mother to children. You're sitting here in the podcast saying, I'm a baby girl, I'm a slave. I don't want to hear this shit, because literally you're disrespecting your kids. You are a mother before you are for yourself. You are a mother before you're something in this world. Your baby and your kid is the most important thing. You're supposed to protect them, love them, and protect them. It's not put yourself out there and talk about their mother like that, because you're humiliating them. I'm embarrassed as a woman to sit in a table with a woman like you.
And for those who say men need to prioritize showing affection and attention to their daughters, this way, they won't seek validation or attention from others online, in nightclubs, or on the streets. Yes, the classic daddy issues prevention plan, showing affection so your daughter doesn't turn into a walking attention-seeking cautionary tale. While the sentiment is nice, wholesome even, it's a bit reductive, don't you think? As if a dad doling out hugs and quality time is the ultimate force field against bad decisions and low self-worth. Spoiler alert, it's not that simple. Sure, fatherly affection plays a role in shaping a daughter's sense of self, but let's not act like a warm pat on the back is the cure-all for societal pressures, toxic influences, and the endless validation loop of social media. We're in an era where likes and DMs from strangers carry more weight than actual relationships. You think a heart-to-heart with dad is going to compete with the dopamine hit of a viral thirst trap? Good luck with that. And while we're here, let's address the unspoken implication that every woman dancing in a nightclub or posting a selfie must have been failed by her father. Newsflash: plenty of women with solid relationships with their dads still go to clubs, wear what they want, and, gasp, enjoy life without spiraling into the abyss. Maybe the issue isn't just a lack of daddy-daughter bonding, but a culture that weaponizes female choices as evidence of seeking validation. Yes, dads, be present, loving, and supportive. But let's not pretend that's some magic shield against all of life's complexities. Raising a self-assured daughter isn't just about being her biggest cheerleader. It's about equipping her with the tools to navigate a world that's often out to undermine her confidence, no matter how much affection she got at home. So sure, prioritize that bond. But don't delude yourself into thinking it'll single-handedly keep her off the metaphorical streets. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.